Eddie Johnson, Suns analyst. Eddie, your reaction to the DA trade was what?
Not surprised. I had heard some feelers, obviously. I think you did too, Cam, over the last week or so of different situations with DeAndre being included. It's pretty obvious the Suns were still had their eyes open to really solidifying this team and maybe in the same instance getting some more role players as well. So it's not a shock. I don't think any of us should be shocked by the Suns making a trade. That's what they've done right over the last couple of years. So we know that they've been very aggressive, especially since Matt Ishbia has taken over, just looking for an opportunity to get even closer to a championship. So not surprised, but also more so not surprised, to be quite honest, with the fact that was DeAndre going to be okay with being the fourth wheel? And I think that's always the question, right? Was he going to be okay with that? I will say he had a right not to be okay with it, right? He's a young basketball player. He's trying to find his road to the stardom. And I think the Suns probably realized there's two things can happen here. One, it could be that way with DeAndre. And also in the same instance, we can pick up a player that might not be as offensively skilled and obviously not younger, but a guy that can maybe give a little bit more resistance to the one guy in the Western Conference that's going to wreak havoc on everyone, and that's Nikola Jokic. So I think a lot of good things came out of it.
Any disappointment, Eddie, when it comes to the DA trade? I feel like they gave him every opportunity possible to live up to his potential, and it just never happened. Is there a disappointing element to this?
Well, I think it is what you get, right? It gets to a point in any player's career, and not just sports, just in life, that you have a different opinion that they have of themselves. And they think what they're doing should be highly praised, whereas you're saying through your lens, no, you should be able to give us more. And DeAndre is not the first athlete to go through that perception, and he will not be the last. So we can't say that we were right and he's wrong. It's just what it is. And what it is he knows he's going to give you 18 and 10 every night. And for most players, that'll get you paid. That'll put you at a different level in terms of praise. But when you're the number one pick in the entire NBA draft, you have a skill set in your game. You have an athletic body that people are going to expect more. And that's the price you pay. And he's been paid very well for people to put that critique on him, whether he likes it or not. And hopefully in Portland, he'll be able to expand his game. He'll get more touches. He'll be like a number one or a number two there. And I expect him to put up great numbers. But will they lead to winning? And that ultimately is the final decision that was made in regards to the trade.
Now let's talk about this roster as it's set now. Did they get better today, Eddie?
Yeah, without a doubt, they got better in regards to, and it's all predicated on our three main guys staying healthy, right? And yeah, without a doubt. Because the one thing that I've always paid attention to when those three got together this year is the guys that's going to be around them. They're not going to be asked to do a ton, but they're going to be asked to do their part. And the Suns right now, in my estimation, have the best nucleus of three-point shooters in the entire league. I felt that way even before this trade today and picking up Nasir Little and picking up Grayson Allen. I thought that they still would have the best three-point shooting team surrounding those guys. Now it got even better. And on top of that, they got strength too. Little is an athletic marvel, and he is very physical. We already know what Nurkic brings in terms of physicality. So the Suns have gotten physical, and they found shooting around these three players. So, man, I'm excited for it's going to be competitive on this team, man. Guys are going to be fighting for minutes, and I love it.
Fighting for jobs too, right? Fighting for jobs.
Fighting for jobs and fighting for the ability to prove that they should be that fifth guy. It's just so many different storylines that's going to come out of the early part of this season. That's going to be beautiful to watch. And you know what? I love it. I love when guys don't have things handed to them, that they got to go earn it. because when they do, they're always focused, Cam. And when they're even sitting on the bench and the guy's playing in front of them, they know that that guy is a bad game away from them getting a chance to take his place, and then they got to be ready to prove themselves. It's the way I grew up playing basketball, man. I wouldn't want it any other way, and hopefully those guys, led by Coach Frank Vogel, will grasp on it and go forward with it.
That line, "Go earn it," reminds me of 2021 when they made it to the NBA final. Eddie, get you out of here on this. What is your message to Suns fans today? Because, you know, Suns, this DA was a polarizing topic. You had people over here and people over here. How do you get them here on today?
Well, they just got to understand the urgency is now. Like, you know, Kevin Durant's not getting any younger. So he's one of the greatest scorers in the history of this game. He's won title. So is the job to stay young and keep trying to build as we have over the years, or is it to go for it? And I think the mindset should be to go for it. And I believe that's what's happening here. So just be patient and enjoy it. It's going to be a tremendous season, a very competitive season, more ups than downs. And I think that's the beautiful part about it.
You're not going to get to play golf much. Sorry, buddy. Got work to do, Eddie. Starts Monday.
Time to go back to work. But I'll always beat you regardless if I hadn't played.
We know. We